This thing on? I guess we're recording. This is my last one take, hot take market update for 2021. I'm going to summarize December, what happened in the market here. I'm going to give a little summary of my whole year. And this is the last one of these for the year. It's already the 10th of January. Sorry, I'm a little slow on this. Just getting caught up here. Lots of activity, lots of stuff I'm juggling. So I'm giving you a briefer version of this market update. I've cut a few things out. I've added a few other things in here. I'm always trying to make my content a little more palatable, and something like this where I'm trying to inform you. I want to keep it clean and simple, and not put you to sleep with this stuff. So bear with me. And I'm not going to edit this because I don't like doing that. I'm going to just shoot it. I'm shooting it right now, and I'm going to publish it. That's all I'm going to do. So I'm winging it. Before I get started, I just want to talk about my personal year. For me, it was a breakthrough year. Well, last year could have been a breakthrough year, but 2021, I did 36 deals, so 36 ends in realtor parlance, and I traded about $22 million worth of real estate in Calgary and the Calgary area. And most of the deals I did were referrals, more than half. The rest came from inside my own sphere of influence. So I just want to express my most sincere gratitude to my clients for being so supportive and for sending me your referrals and recommending me to your friends and that sort of thing. It's been a game changer for me. I got started in this business in 2018 in a really tough market. After my career in the car business kind of came grinding to a halt, it was a bit of drama, and my first year in this business, I did 5 deals. My second year, I did 22. Now my third year, I did 36, and a lot of big ones too. A lot of luxury stuff that I've had the good fortune of being able to trade in. So it's been awesome. I'm really happy with how things are going. I'm very grateful. I'm grateful for Redline. For all the systems that they built that enabled someone with no experience in the industry to get going in a hurry and have all these resources available to me that allowed me to focus on talking to people and creating content and having conversations with people rather than chasing paperwork and booking appointments and a lot of the tedious stuff. We've got a really great support structure. I'm grateful for Darren and Brett, the founders of Redline, for all the mentoring and training that they've provided me. They've really made a big investment in me, and I'm very proud to give them a return on their investment. And I'm very grateful to Real Broker, my new brokerage. We're still Redline. We're just part of Real Broker, and this is a business model that allows me to sort of set the terms for my future in the business and set myself up long term and become an owner in the company and get stock bonuses and build my own team and my own following. And that's a game changer, and it's sweeping across the industry. And I'm grateful for Brad McCallum for starting the conversation with him and bringing that in. And grateful to all my colleagues for all their support and advice and the community that we have with Redline, and to the Stante family for buying into the real broker philosophy and providing all the structure and support there. It's just been really good. I'm really happy with the way things are going. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Sorry for the sort of fine print here, but this is what the market looks like. This is taken directly from the Calgary Real Estate Board statistic package, and you'll see they're showing December 2020 to 2021 year over year, and then a summary of 2021. So starting from the top, total sales 1,737. That's up 45% from the year before. That's for December compared to last year. So huge leap. Total sales volume, what is that? 830 million compared to 535 million, up 55%. Total sales for the year, 27,686 compared to 16,149 in 2020. So massive improvement, 71% increase. And what's funny is from what I started with in 2018, the end of 2020 it felt like a pretty good year. In 2021 just made that look tidy, and 2022 is going to even smash that. So buckle up, it's going to get crazy here. And this is the big picture here. New listings, a little over 1,200 in December 2021 compared to just under 1,200 December 2020. And so very little change in inventory. So huge gain in sales, no gain in inventory. What does that tell you? So you've got the same amount of people choosing from a smaller pool of product. So that's going to drive up prices, right? Supply and demand. Months of supply cut in half. Inventory down 30%. Sales to new listings ratio up 30%. So, for December 2021, 141%. That means for every 100 houses that were added to the market, 140 were sold. So that just dries up the inventory and contributes to that price going up. Prices have gone up. Benchmark, median, and average price. Average is average. Median is the middle. Benchmark is a composite. So benchmark is kind of the one to watch. That keeps coming up too, up 10% year over year. Up 8.25% for the year. And now remember, this is all residential, so that includes apartments, which haven't really moved much. You take apartments out of the picture, those increases are way higher. And we're expecting similar increases for 2022. The price will go up at least 10%. At least 10%. If you look at the chart, three things there, okay? So the blue bars, that's months of supply. The red line is the price change. So it's not the price, it's the price change. It's relative. The green line is just a smoothing, a trended version of that supply. So if you're looking at all the news and the press releases and you're thinking that we're headed into some bubble and you're getting a bit scared, look at the beginning of that chart and that big red spike, and that represents a very rapid increase in price. That is what a bubble looks like. That's 2006, and things just went boom, came way up, and then crashed down way hard. We're not there. If you go to the right side of the graph, 2021, you see the prices coming up, a little dip through the year, but what you do see also is inventory just going way down. Now, you look after that bubble in 2006, and you see the inventory start to spike. People stop buying, right? Now people are buying, and more people are buying, and they're paying more, and there's less and less to choose from. So a lot of moving pieces here, a lot of factors. But bottom line is there are more buyers trying to buy fewer properties. So this is a seller's market. If you are a seller, you are in control. You get to dictate the terms of the deal, and you're going to come out ahead. Now, I wanted to say this as well. In this type of seller's market, this is often when people think, well, I don't really need a realtor. There's so many buyers, I should have no trouble selling it myself. But we're going to give you a little cautionary tale. People close to me had a really cool property, won't say where, and decided to sell it themselves and just got stacks of offers and an overwhelming amount of activity. And they didn't really have a strategy on how to deal with all these offers. They're not realtors, right? We do this every day. And they might have left money on the table. They ended up working it out. They ended up getting a realtor to give them a hand, someone who was a friend, and they got it done. But the thing is, if you're a seller in this market, yes, your house is going to sell. But having good representation might mean a 20 or 30 grand swing in what you're going to get for it. So those fees you're going to pay to a realtor, you get someone good that's going to set up a good pricing strategy and present your house in the right way and manage offers in the right way. That's going to pay back all of those fees that you paid, and it's also going to give you more peace of mind and a better experience. So, I'm working with that right now. I just sent out 3 listing contracts today, stuff that's going to come up in the next few weeks. And right now in this market, you don't just throw a house up on the market and wait for offers. You're leaving money on the table if you do that. You got to have a game plan, and every house is going to have its own game plan depending on where it is and what it is, and um, what type of buyers are looking at and what price range it's in. So um, just a cautionary tale for sellers right now. Now for buyers, you need representation too, because um, if you're trying to buy something that's really hot, you need somebody that's been in that situation, that's been in the trenches, and can go to battle for you, right? Someone that's going to make aggressive moves. I'll give you an example. Just last night, I had a client looking to buy a house uh, in Airdrie where it's extremely hot right now, and they're going to be competing with other buyers. And we had a. I'm not going to give away the whole strategy here, but we did a bully offer, or what I call a Godfather offer, to try and just beat the rest of those buyers um, and get that house under contract before. I'm not going to edit that out. Coughing is included. And that's why this is a one take hot take. Excuse me. It's not COVID. I swear to God. Don't quarantine me, bro. Anyways, I'll let you know. I'll follow up and let you know how that works. I don't want to give away all the confidential information right now. But the thing is, you need someone that's going to think strategically and that has the experience. And let me tell you, for me, having done, I don't know, 60-some deals, experience counts for so much in this business. And you can fake it till you make it. But the more deals you do, the better you get at it. And having an aggressive buyer's agent representing you in this market is really important. You're just going to miss out. You're not going to get the house you want. You're just going to get beaten out every time. So anyways, I'm rambling a bit. Move to the next slide here. So this is just a little summary for the different types of houses or different types of properties. So again, sales way up 45%. New listings flat, up 5%, but not enough to keep up for the increase in sales, right? Inventory way down now. That down 29%. That 2,600. That was at the end of the year. I just looked this morning. It's down to like 2,000. So, and half of those are apartments. So, in Calgary right now, 1,000 apartments for sale, and 1,000 of everything else combined, of detached, row, and semi-detached. So you can see on the summary there, residential prices up 10%, detached prices up 12%, semi up 10%, row up 7.5%, and yes, even apartments year over year up a little. Still not a seller's market on apartments, still a buyer's market. But there are some good opportunities there. And my prediction for apartments is that they'll lag by a couple of years. If we keep seeing the gains that we're seeing in the detached and semi-detached and row, and they start to pull a wider and wider gap in price with apartments, people are going to start to turn back towards apartments and see the value there. And already I'm starting to see a little bit of that because, you get a pretty decent apartment in Calgary for $250,000 right now. It'll shock you. I went and looked at a bunch of them with some buyers over the last few weeks, and it will shock you how nice of an apartment you can get for $250,000. If you're from Toronto or Vancouver, it will blow your mind. Moving on, just break these down a little bit. Here's your apartments. There, 1,056 of them on the market. That's down. 307 sold in December. That's a big gain. 294 new listings. So for the first time in a long time, sales to new listings is changing directions on apartments. So that might indicate the beginning of a trend of more people buying those. Prices come up. Days on market is down. Now again, this is December this year to December last year, same period last year. Sold versus list price, 96%. I've explained this before, but people are getting on average 96% of what they ask for apartments. If we move on to row, a little bit different picture here. Very low inventory. Inventory is way down. You're going to notice a theme here. Sales way up. 288 sales last month. Up 70% over last December. New listings 184. So, 288 sales and only 184 units added to the market. So that's inventory drying up, getting harder to buy those. So if you're selling your row home, all the equity you might have lost since like 2015, you got it back plus some. And it is a seller's market for you as well. Average price up, days on market down, sold price versus list price up. And we go to the semi-detached. Really tight inventory here. This is, I mean, not a lot of people want to sell in December. A lot of stuff comes off the market, or a lot of people wait till the new year. So it's typical to have low inventory, but it's especially low right now. It's going to take a while to catch up because there's still so much momentum for buyers. There's still a lot of people want to buy right now. So semi-detached, just 215 of those in the market. That's way down. 135 sales and only 106 new listings added. Average price way up, 496,000 year over year. Days on market way down. Sold price versus list price up. Detached is the next one. This is the hottest segment as usual in Calgary. This is crazy. And again, this is end of the year numbers. It's lower than this. No, well, let me tell you. Let me tell you how many detached there are right now. So let's just pull this up. I'm not even going to edit this out. I'm not going to edit that cough either. Search residential Calgary. We're doing this live. No one's watching live, but it's like live because it's totally run. I'm going to fuck up everything. So Calgary detached. 516. So we're already down from 900 to like 500. 500 houses to buy in Calgary right now. Isn't that crazy? I'm adding 3, and you know what? They're going to sell in a day or two. 1,000 sales last month, up 40% over. That's a lot for December when people are at home for Christmas and everything, and only 646 new listings added. Average price way up. Days on market way down. Sold price versus list price up. And my last slide, as always, is Airdrie. Because I live in Airdrie, I'm listing a couple places in Airdrie in the next few weeks, and you want to see a hot market. 82 houses on the market in Airdrie. That's it. That's it. Actually, you know what? It's less than that. It's way less than that. Even in the 10 days since these numbers were released, that is down to detached 17. There are 17 houses for sale. Okay, 82 is all properties. If I go all properties, it's 49. But like detached homes, which everyone wants in Airdrie, there's 17 of those to buy right now. And I guarantee of those 17, at least half of those have probably accepted an offer and they haven't changed it in the system yet. It's crazy. So 116 people bought properties in Airdrie last month. And only 81 people listed their property. Benchmark price, $398,000. Months of supply, 0.7. It's way less than that now. It's like a week of supply. You know, if people stopped at listing their houses in Airdrie, they'd all be gone. I just got another call from a client that's ready to potentially list their house in Airdrie. So it's going to take some catching up. This momentum is huge, and it's going to drive prices way up. So good news if you're a seller, and if you're a buyer, don't wait. If you want to wait a year, you're paying 10% more at least, and it might get harder to buy it. So either way, don't wait around. That's it. That's the last one for the year. Again, I can't say it enough how much I appreciate all my clients and my friends and family that have supported me over these last few years. It's just on a personal note. I had to struggle a bit to get here. I had a couple of tough years, and it's just been really, really great for me to be able to put my kids back into after school activities and take vacations and fix some stuff that needed fixing on the house and get caught up on that and start to put away for the future. So yeah, I really couldn't be more grateful for how things have gone, and I'm encouraging people too. You know, if you've been watching this market and thinking, man, I should have gotten into real estate the last couple of years, it's not too late. And we have people from all walks of life, from all different industries that join in this, and firefighters to car salesmen to engineers and everything in between. Stay-at-home moms, waitresses, whatever, you name it. If you got the right attitude and you care about your clients and you believe in agency and you got a good system and good mentors, you can succeed in this business. So, if you're thinking about it, if you've been tossing the idea around, I've been telling lots of friends, just go to the RICA website and sign up for that course and get it, and come talk to me. I'll get you set up. Anyways, I'll see you in a month. Hopefully a little less than a month. I'm a little bit late. And as always, put your questions and comments and let me know what you think. Have a great day. Have a great month.